I won't mention who made this comment, um, because I believe he is a flat earther and he has a couple accounts and he goes around and he makes insulting remarks and whatnot. I am not going to let this person get me down. But what he said was that, I wasted 3 years of my life, over 3 years of my life, making observations that don't prove shit. They suck. They're distorted, and they're way too long. People don't want to watch long observational videos. They want quick, down to the point, right to the point proofs. And you flatheads can't give us nothing. Now, of course, if you're going to use a fake account and you're going to want to sound like an imposter, you're going to want to act like a flat or a globe head. So I kind of, like I said, I know who the person is. I'm pretty sure I know who the person is. And it's quite upsetting, but, he did say something that was true, that people don't like long observational videos. And, you know, the part where I can't prove shit is not quite true. Um, I'm going to use this. This is just a little clip of some footage I took on the 2nd of February. It was really quite strange, but I really, I really did let the comment get to me, and I shouldn't, because I've been saying it all along that people don't like long observations. They don't like doing any work themselves. They just want the cherry pick stuff. But this is why I do them, because I actually learn a lot from them. Like, you can see the light diffraction, light reflecting off the water, actually blocking out some of this boat right now. And at other times, you can see the whole bottom of the boat with no issues. And then watch what happens to this boat. It starts to mirror, and and it's doing a. I mean, you can always, now you can actually see the bottom of the boat, or almost. Um, but then it's kind of like, looks like it's sinking back in because it's turning. Um, I do these observations and I look for all the small details, like a bird sitting in the water, and he's bobbing up and down in the waves, and half of them's vanishing and whatnot. And this is the first time I got a phantomagora that was actually good enough to show. And then as I was looking at this, I said to myself, wow, I got something that matches with this, and I've got other footage that matches with it too, and I'm going to throw a little teaser of it in at the end of the video. Um, it was a rainy day one day, and I wanted to. I was bored. I couldn't work, and I said, "Well, let me break out my mirror," and the one I was using to do concave, con-vexed mirror. I made it myself out of a piece of plexiglass and some mirroring window film, one that you can stick to glass. Well, it doesn't stick well to plexiglass, but it worked well for what I needed. Um, so there's a lot of different optical illusions going on in this video, and I got a lot of footage. But like the person said, people don't want to watch long footage. They don't want to learn themselves. They just want that short, cherry pick stuff that supports their belief. Well, I kind of do my own little experiments, and a lot of them I don't show because, again, most of my footage is my own personal footage, my own personal observations, for my own research. I do share some of them, and I thought more people would be interested in them because, if you're looking for detail and you want to learn by observations, I have a treasure trove of observational research that I've done that I can show almost all these different optical effects. And this was one of them I was missing, but I definitely got it. I did set up a PayPal account for anybody that wants to donate for my research and my observational research, I should say, and some of my experiments. But this is what I was doing. I was playing around with this mirror, and if you notice that there was some little dips in it that created almost exactly what you were watching there with this boat. And if you watched more of the footage, you would see and maybe understand a lot more of what's going on. But if you'd like to donate to me, I'm not asking for money. I just want people to donate a little bit if they can afford to, and if they want to, and if they like my work. Otherwise, I am not asking people for a handout. Any donations I get will be going toward an infrared camera. I have some footage that I've got. I'm going to make another little teaser to it, a little short clip. And if people want to see more of my footage, they just have to ask. I'll be more than happy to post more of it. And when you see my next little clip, you'll know why I want an infrared camera to work with.